Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we're diving into Leadership is an Art by Max de Pree. First published in 1987, this groundbreaking book challenges conventional notions of leadership, proposing a more empathetic and graceful approach to leading. De Pree, renowned for his tenure at the helm of Herman Miller, a pioneering furniture company, argues that the essence of leadership lies in understanding and nurturing the human spirit. Leadership is an art, illuminates the path for leaders to foster a workplace environment where dignity, respect, and compassion prevail. De Pree posits that effective leadership doesn't rely on toughness or discipline, but rather on recognizing leadership as a refined expression of care for people's welfare and professional growth. He reveals how embracing such values not only elevates organizational performance, but significantly enhances the lives of employees. Max de Pree, celebrated author of Leadership Jazz and Leading Without Power, brings a wealth of practical insight from his illustrious career. His perspective is shaped by the innovative leadership strategies he implemented at Herman Miller, underpinning the company's success and influencing leaders across the globe. This book is a treasure trove for entrepreneurs eager to refine their leadership approach, business professionals aiming to cultivate a more human-centered workplace, and employees curious about the qualities that distinguish truly effective leaders. Join us as we explore how leadership is an art can transform your leadership style, your organization, and ultimately your life. Leadership is an art. Lead like your employees want you to lead. Introduction. Unlock the secrets of transformative leadership. In a sea of books promising to mold you into the ultimate leader, Leadership is an Art emerges as a beacon of light, championing a philosophy that veers away from conventional wisdom. This isn't a guide that espouses the relentless drive for short-term gains, or portrays leadership as a relentless pursuit of profit at the cost of human values. Instead, it carves out a path for leadership that is rooted in compassion, fairness, and a profound commitment to collective success. Imagine leading not by exerting control, but by cultivating an environment where employees feel genuinely invested in the organization's future, as though they were the true proprietors. This vision of leadership doesn't just seek to extract the maximum effort from team members, but aims to ignite a shared sense of ownership and passion. But how does one transition from traditional leadership models to this idyllic state? Leadership is an Art provides valuable insights into this transformative journey. Key, among its revelations, is the importance of elegance in leadership. This isn't about superficial charm or empty gestures. Instead, it's about embodying grace in decision-making, in how you communicate, and in the way you inspire those around you. Elegance in leadership is about striking the right balance, leading with authority, yet never compromising on empathy and understanding. Another critical lesson is the irreplaceable value of listening. When leaders genuinely listen to their employees, they tap into a wellspring of innovative ideas, uncover hidden issues, and foster a culture of inclusivity. Listening transforms leadership from a monologue into a dialogue, creating a vibrant collaborative ecosystem. However, not everything that's revealed is in the realm of aspirations and positive transformations. The book also sheds light on signals that might indicate underlying troubles in an organization's culture. For instance, widespread swearing within the company is spotlighted as a red flag. Far from being a trivial matter, it's seen as evidence of frustration, disrespect, or lack of professionalism that can erode the fabric of workplace culture. Leadership is an Art embarks on a journey that challenges conventional leadership paradigms, advocating for a leadership style that prioritizes human values, fosters a sense of belonging, and cultivates an environment where everyone feels empowered to contribute their best. It's a manifesto for those aspiring to lead not just with their minds but with their hearts, crafting legacies that are not only measured in balance sheets, but in the positive impact on human lives. In embracing these principles, leaders can unlock tremendous potential, driving their organizations towards sustainable success and creating workplaces that are not only productive, but also nurturing and inclusive. Part 1. Steering towards success, the true essence of inspiring leadership. Forget the tyrannical bosses you've encountered in fiction, commanding fear behind grand desks. Real leadership is not about intimidation, but about fostering a culture of support and collaboration, setting the stage for collective achievements that exceed expectations. At the heart of effective leadership is the role of a guide, not just any guide, but one who navigates with purpose, driven by a clear set of values, a compelling vision, and concrete goals. This trio forms the foundational compass for every employee, empowering them to align their efforts with the broader objectives of the organization. Values act as the moral backbone of a company, touching on everything from its stance on family and work-life balance to its commitment to client satisfaction. Understanding these core principles helps employees internalize their role in the company's mission, serving as a beacon in their journey towards achieving collective and individual goals. But values alone aren't enough. A leader must also paint a vivid picture of the company's vision, the destination on the map. This vision encompasses the aspirations of the firm, be it revolutionizing an industry, maintaining valuable traditions, or identifying the specific demographics it aims to serve. Clarity in this vision encourages a sense of purpose-driven work among employees, making the abstract tangible and attainable. And of course, a vision without a plan is but a dream. Goals are the milestones that mark the progress towards this vision. By defining these objectives, leaders convert the overarching dream into actionable, measurable tasks, giving employees a clear target to aim for. Yet, true leadership transcends the mere establishment of direction. It involves grooming employees not just as followers, but as partners vested in the company's success. This entails nurturing a sense of ownership among the team, sometimes quite literally, as seen in strategies that offer employees stock options. Such incentives not only motivate employees by aligning their financial interests with the company's performance, but also foster a deeper commitment to the collective mission. Take, for example, the success story of Herman Miller, a furniture company revered not just for its innovative designs, but also for its groundbreaking approach to employee engagement. Since 1950, the company has thrived on the philosophy of encouraging employees to contribute ideas for enhancing productivity. This participatory culture has borne significant fruit. Between 1987 and 1988, for instance, employee suggestions led to a staggering $12 million in savings. Moreover, this commitment to employee-driven innovation has earned Herman Miller a spot on Fortune magazine's list of most admired companies. The leadership ethos at Herman Miller exemplifies the transformative power of treating employees as co-navigators in the quest for success. By providing direction, fostering a shared sense of purpose, and incentivizing innovation, leaders can create an environment where the collective mission becomes a personal mission for every member of the team. This, in essence, is the art of leadership. Guiding with clarity, inspiring with purpose, and leading by example towards a shared horizon of success. Part 2. Building bridges, the foundation of leader-employee connections. In the realm of leadership, the strength of your relationship with your employees can be the deciding factor between success and stagnation. Establishing and maintaining these connections, based on mutual respect and open communication, is the cornerstone of effective leadership. But how do you cultivate such relationships? The journey begins with a simple, yet profound acknowledgement. Employees are not just cogs in the machine. They are individuals, each with their own set of strengths, weaknesses, and humanity. This acknowledgement is the first step toward fostering a culture of respect, an indispensable ingredient in any thriving professional relationship. It's a reminder that, regardless of rank or role, Every team member deserves the same level of kindness and consideration. This sense of respect paves the way for covenantal relationships, a concept where team members are valued not just for what they do, but who they are. Beyond the transactional aspects of their jobs, employees yearn for appreciation of their unique contributions and identities. Doing so not only nurtures their sense of belonging, but also encourages them to bring their authentic selves to work, along with their ideas for innovation and improvement. Moreover, by focusing on what each team member brings to the table, rather than measuring them against an unattainable ideal, you can better harness their potential. This approach promotes a more collaborative and harmonious team dynamic as employees feel genuinely appreciated and understood for their individual talents and contributions. Yet, respect and appreciation are only part of the equation. Effective communication acts as the bridge that connects leader and team. Through active and empathetic listening, leaders can gain insights into the thoughts, ideas, and concerns of their employees, encouraging an exchange of ideas that can propel the company forward. Being transparent and forthcoming with information ensures that the team members are well informed and aligned with the project goals, minimizing confusion and misunderstandings. In all interactions, the way leaders articulate their thoughts and directives plays a crucial role. Clear, compassionate, and kind communication can inspire confidence, foster transparency, and strengthen the bonds within the team. Such an environment invites open dialogue, where employees feel safe and valued, sharing their insights and vulnerabilities, enabling leaders to make well-informed decisions regarding task assignments and team dynamics. In essence, the art of leadership transcends mere management of tasks. It's about cultivating relationships built on the pillars of respect, understanding, and effective communication. By recognizing the humanity in each team member, valuing their individual contributions, and communicating with openness and empathy, leaders can create a collaborative, innovative, and motivated workforce poised for collective success. Part 3. Embracing Change. The path to creative collaboration in the workplace change. A word that can evoke a spectrum of emotions, from anticipation to apprehension. In the ever-evolving business landscape, change is not just inevitable, it is vital for growth, innovation, and staying afloat in the tumultuous sea of competition. Rather than viewing change as a perilous journey into the unknown, it should be seen as a thrilling opportunity to unleash creativity, improve processes, and add an element of excitement to the daily grind. When a company decides to pivot, whether it's expanding its product line, restructuring its hierarchy, or exploring new markets, it's not merely adapting, it's setting the stage for a burst of creative energy among its employees. These periods of transformation are ripe with opportunities for individuals to step outside their comfort zones, tackle new challenges, and bring their long gestating ideas to life. This dynamism can transform work from a routine task into a vibrant canvas of possibilities. To truly harness the benefits of change, though, it's essential that all employees are not just bystanders but active participants in the process. Consider the traditional division of labor in many organizations, where ideation and execution are seen as distinct, segregated tasks. But what if we could blur these lines? Imagine the potential unleashed when employees are empowered to navigate freely between brainstorming groundbreaking ideas and rolling up their sleeves to turn these visions into realities. This flexibility not only maximizes productivity by aligning with individuals' natural cycles of creativity, but also enriches the work experience, making it more fulfilling and engaging. However, for this to work, leaders must be willing to deviate from the rigidity of established roles and hierarchy. Leaders themselves must be ready to lead by example, showing that shifting roles is not about losing stature, but about contributing the best of one's abilities to the collective goal. In creating an environment where changing roles is the norm, it's paramount to ensure that each employee feels valued and recognized for their unique contributions. The impression of being seen as just another cog in the machine can dampen spirits and diminish engagement. Here, clear and positive communication becomes a pivotal tool. It reassures employees that their talents and efforts are seen, appreciated, and vital to the organization's success. In weaving change into the fabric of your company culture, remember that valuing your employees, irrespective of their current role, is the key to maintaining morale and motivation. It's the collective skills, passions, and dedication of your team that fuel your company's advancements. By embracing change not as a necessary evil but as a catalyst for creativity and collaboration, you pave the way for a workplace that is resilient, innovative, and invigorated by the prospect of what the future holds. Part 4. Redefining Leadership: The Power of Intimacy and Inclusion in a Capitalist World. In an era where capitalism dominates, the typical corporate setting is often criticized for its cold, profit-driven approach, leaving little room for genuine human connections. However, amidst this landscape, there exists a powerful opportunity for transformation that begins with leadership. Leadership not solely focused on the bottom line, but on fostering a sense of intimacy and inclusivity among its employees. The stark reality of traditional capitalist systems is their inherently exclusive nature, where a majority of employees feel disconnected from the fruits of their labor, following orders in a top-down hierarchy without seeing the benefits of increased profits. This disconnection breeds dissatisfaction and a lack of motivation, undermining both personal well-being and organizational success. Recognizing this, visionary leaders champion an alternative approach: inclusive capitalism. This model envisions a workplace where every individual is actively engaged in shaping the processes and outcomes of their collective efforts. It's a system that thrives on collaboration and shared success, breaking down the barriers that have historically segmented workers from the rewards of their contributions. Inclusive capitalism is deeply rooted in the concept of intimacy, not in a romantic sense, but in terms of fostering close, caring relationships within the workplace. It's about seeing beyond the transactions and recognizing the inherent value and dignity of each person. This approach transforms the workplace from a space of contractual agreements, where interactions are dictated by what's written on paper, to a community built on covenantal relationships. These are relationships driven by a shared commitment to each other's well-being, transcending the mere pursuit of material gains. Imagine a scenario where a waiter serves not because the job description demands it, but because of a heartfelt desire to enrich a diner's experience. Or picture a team where members genuinely derive joy from collaboration, not merely working together because the project demands it. Such covenantal relationships epitomize the essence of cooperation over coercion, creating an environment where innovation flourishes, morale soars, and both employees and customers feel genuinely valued and satisfied. Adopting this model does more than just enhance workplace satisfaction. It represents a radical departure from the impersonal dynamics that have long characterized capitalist enterprises. By prioritizing intimacy and inclusivity, leaders can fundamentally transform the capitalist framework from within, crafting enterprises that are not only more humane and fulfilling for those directly involved, but also more successful and sustainable in the long run. The shift towards inclusive capitalism, fueled by the power of intimacy, offers a compelling vision for the future of work. It challenges leaders to reimagine their roles not just as managers of resources, but as cultivators of communities. In doing so, they can bridge the chasm between profit and prosperity, forging a path where businesses thrive by uplifting the human spirit rather than eclipsing it. Part 5. Turning Intuition into Action: The Power of Listening in Leadership. Have you ever walked into the office with an unshakable feeling that something's amiss, despite the outward veneer of typical workday hustle? It's moments like these when your leadership intuition whispers that all might not be well beneath the surface. The challenge then is not merely in recognizing these inklings, but in transforming them into actionable insights. In periods of stagnation or underlying office tension, the early warning signals are often there, if only we learn to recognize and respond to them. One of the clearest indicators that something's awry is finding yourself exerting more control over your employees, tightening the reins instead of fostering freedom and autonomy. This overbearing approach can inadvertently stifle creativity, sap motivation, and escalate stress levels, not just among your team, but for you as well. The remedy? Open dialogue and active listening. Rather than doubling down on directives, engage with your employees. Dive into conversations that probe deeper than surface level observations to unearth the real issues at play. This collaborative problem solving not only acknowledges that your team members are pivotal to diagnosing and addressing concerns, but also reinforces their value and agency within the organization. Moreover, this approach proves invaluable in tackling other worrisome signals, like an uptick in office tension or a pervasive culture of negativity, such as excessive swearing. By involving employees directly in the crafting of solutions, you transform them from passive followers to active participants, vested in the well-being and success of your collective efforts. Another essential strategy for maintaining alignment and ensuring that your team remains on course involves consistent performance monitoring for both your employees and yourself. This isn't about micromanagement, but about fostering an environment where feedback and growth are integral to the organizational culture. Take, for instance, the practice of sharing discussion topics and requests with your team ahead of meetings. This preparatory step empowers employees to engage more meaningfully in conversations, bringing their insights, questions, and concerns to the table in a structured and productive manner. Addressing subjects ranging from productivity concerns to personal career aspirations, this strategy ensures that meetings are not only efficient but also enriching. Understanding and aligning with the personal ambitions of your team members is a cornerstone of effective leadership. By identifying and embracing these individual goals, you can skillfully intertwine them with the overarching objectives of the organization. This harmonization not only elevates the significance of each project, but also secures a deeper investment from your employees as they see their personal aspirations mirrored in the company's journey. In essence, the act of turning your leadership intuitions into tangible steps forward hinges on your ability to listen, empathize, and collaborate. By doing so, you not only preempt potential issues, but also cultivate a culture of trust, innovation, and shared success that propels your team toward a brighter, more cohesive future. Part 6. The True Essence of Elegant Leadership. When picturing an elegant leader, it's easy to conjure images of a well-dressed executive exuding sophistication. Yet, true elegance in leadership transcends mere appearances, delving into the profound ways a leader navigates the complexities of decision-making and interpersonal relationships within the company. Elegance in the context of leadership is synonymous with grace under pressure, the measured and deliberate approach to the myriad decisions that shape the course of an organization. Whether it's deliberating over a new hire, contemplating strategic shifts, or embarking on product development, the elegant leader eschews hastiness in favor of thoroughness, patience, and discernment. This leader prizes observation and analysis, ensuring that every action taken is informed, considerate, and aligned with the broader objectives and values of the organization. Listening attentively to the team's insights and concerns isn't merely a courteous act, but a strategic one, enabling the leader to craft plans that genuinely reflect the collective wisdom and interest of the team. Beyond the tenure of leadership, elegance extends to the thoughtful selection of a successor, ensuring a seamless transition that sustains the organization's momentum and integrity. The ideal candidate isn't just skilled but thoroughly aligned with the organizational culture, capable of nurturing the staff's talent and continuing the pursuit of the established vision. Attention to detail is the hallmark of the elegant leader, not as an exercise in micromanagement, but as a commitment to efficiency and a manifestation of respect for the organizational ecosystem. This meticulousness helps avert errors and the destabilizing efforts of corrective actions, highlighting the leader's profound respect for the operational and cultural nuances of the company. Moreover, elegance embodies a humility and respect for humanity, acknowledging and embracing the inherent worth and individuality of each team member. Mistakes and setbacks are not occasions for blame or retribution, but opportunities for collective learning and growth, reinforcing a culture of mutual respect rather than fear. Elegant leadership inherently rejects the abuse of power. It recognizes that authority should be wielded with compassion, integrity, and a genuine commitment to the welfare and development of both individuals and the organization. In the grand tapestry of leadership, elegance is not just about achieving success. It's about how one achieves success, leading with a benevolent heart, an open mind, and a steadfast commitment to doing right by those you lead. In essence, the elegance of leadership lies not in the external trappings of power, but in the subtle yet profound ways leaders guide, inspire, and support their teams towards a shared vision. It's a testament to the notion that true leadership is as much about character and conviction as it is about strategy and execution. Final summary. The quintessence of leadership transcends the traditional paradigms of command and control, veering into the realm of compassion, humanity, and mutual respect. At its core, exemplary leadership is far removed from the age-old stereotype of the autocratic figure issuing directives from on high. Instead, it is characterized by a deep-seated respect for the intrinsic value and dignity of every individual within the organization. This respectful approach underpins the ethos of engaging employees as active contributors to the company's journey, recognizing that each person brings unique strengths and perspectives that are vital for the collective success. Leaders, therefore, should not only allocate tasks, but do so in a manner that aligns with the individual's passions and professional aspirations, thereby infusing their daily responsibilities with meaning and purpose. Listening emerges as a pivotal element in this humane leadership model. It is through attentive listening that leaders glean insights, foster a culture of open dialogue, and build a foundation of trust. By actively involving team members in decision-making processes and valuing their input, leaders not only empower their employees, but also enhance the organization's capacity for innovation and adaptability. The benefits of such a leadership approach are far-reaching, affecting not only the well-being and motivation of employees, but also the overall health and performance of the organization. Leading with compassion, empathy, and respect cultivates a workplace environment where individuals feel valued, understood, and inspired to contribute their best, unlocking the full potential of the team and propelling the company towards sustained success. In essence, transformational leadership is not merely about achieving corporate objectives and driving financial success. It's about leading with heart, fostering a culture of inclusivity and respect, and recognizing the profound impact of our shared humanity on the fabric of organizational life. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.